Hi everyone. I've just got up to the yard after the storm at the weekend, and I'm afraid it's just a scene of utter devastation. The marquee's been totally destroyed. It's just been ripped off like it was made of paper. Dolphin's listing to one side, but fortunately doesn't seem to be damaged too badly. But yeah, I'm afraid it's a hell of a mess and really quite a shock, I've got to be honest.
November update.
We're rolling.
We're rolling.
Okay, hi guys, this is our November update for the Dolphin project. So, it's been a real roller coaster of a month. We've had some good highs, but some pretty deep lows as well, unfortunately. So, on a positive note, we've made some great progress on Dolphin itself. We've taken the topsides off. It took a lot of effort from the team, but we've got the topsides off. The ribs are now exposed. And we're rapidly making progress towards a stage where we can start rebuilding, which is really exciting because so far it's all been dismantling and destruction, frankly, and the original kind of beauty of the vessel has just been diminished over time, and it's beginning to look a little bit forlorn, I've got to be honest. So I can't wait to start laying, now we've got down to the foundations we can rebuild from. It's going to be brilliant when we can start looking at something that's, being reformed rather than taken apart. Like so many others across the country, Storm Bert wreaked absolute havoc through our base here on the farm, and it completely destroyed our marquee, the cover under which Dolphin was nestled and where we were working, quite happily. It just came through and blitzed it. It's destroyed it, broken all the poles, ripped the canvas to shreds, actually shifted the whole boat off its yacht mounts and listed it over onto its side before it then rolled off and then disappeared into the trees. So I came back on Monday expecting it not to be, all perfect, but wow, it was a proper scene of devastation, really upsetting actually. Yeah, so that's a bit of a blow, we've got to be honest. We've now got no shelter, so Dolphin's been wrapped in a tarp. In the meantime, while we try and find an alternative shelter for it, which we'll make happen as quickly as we possibly can. So on from the destruction of Storm Bert, looking at the positives, we've had an incredible month in terms of the crowdfunder and how that's performed. So we had an original target of 25,000. We managed to blitz through that fairly rapidly thanks to all our supporters and the triple match funding we had. And so we introduced our stretch target of 45k, which was really ambitious. But I'm really pleased to say we've hit 41, or just shy of 41 now. And we also extended it by a week because on the Monday that was the cut-off at 11 p.m. But we just couldn't face dealing with the destruction here and also closing out the crowdfunder. So we took the decision just to extend it for a week to give ourselves some breathing space and the opportunity to try and hit that 45k. So, which we now need because we've got to build a new shelter or construct a building over the boat. So after the disappointment and horror of seeing what Storm Bert did to the yard, the team response off the back of it was just so unbelievably uplifting. I mean, the call went out, just amazing. The sort of camaraderie and the community response. So the very next day we had a great team up here. We had a cup of tea, had a biscuit, talked about the process of getting things sorted, and within 3 hours, Dolphin was back on an even keel. We'd packed away the old marquee, stacked up the old broken poles and everything else, and the place began to feel like, operational again. So yeah, thanks again to everybody who got stuck in. So as far as December is concerned, our focus is going to be on finding a new cover, a new structure to go over Dolphin. That's an absolute priority, so we can get back to the hands-on work. The crowdfunder finishes on Monday, the 2nd of December at 11 p.m. So anything else that any of you can do to support that would be absolutely incredible. And that can be sharing it, shouting about it, or if you've got a marquee in a shed somewhere, let us know. But yeah, as I've said many times, we're so grateful for all that's happened in the last couple of months anyway. It's just been phenomenal. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll update you again soon.